This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster, and this is a review of Free Guy. I have seen the Free Guy movie. This was held back a year to the COVID pandemic. It actually has a 2020 air date on it. Yeah, it has. So, yeah, this is a review of the Free Guy movie. It has several gamers in it. It has Jacksepticeye in it. He's a silly gamer guy. It has Jodie Comer in it. Jacksepticeye. It has Cardapie in it. It has Dude in it. Channing Tatum, of course. Yeah, so I hadn't really heard of the other actress, Jodie. There's a Jodie. Yes, not the same person as the one from the Fictional Adventures, obviously. Or on location. It's not her. Obviously, she's not a star. But yeah, it's basically, I would say it's an adult version of Ready Player One, basically. It's set in a multi-user game environment, multi-user game environment, shared hallucination, similar to Grand Theft Auto. Is literally making fun of Rockstar, like, all over the place, but several other gaming companies. The idea of people stealing gaming code and making a buck off the gaming code and doing that, and you have Taika Waititi playing the evil game developer, and the other lead dude, the second dude that's in this, I can't quite. Oh, John Curie, that's who that is. Joe Curie. He looks familiar. Stranger Things. Yeah. He's the kid from Stranger Things. Yeah. So yes, Joe Curie from Stranger Things. And of course Ryan Reynolds from Deadpool and the Green Lantern, and I have various people on the screen. The actress was from Killing Eve. I don't think I've ever heard of that. What that is. It has. I think they. I saw the Nostalgia Critics review of it, a quickie review, and the Stone Gremlins review of it. There were some adult jokes thrown in there, and they both theorized that the movie had originally had a dirtier R rating or something, but they took everything out. It kind of looks like it did. Like they went back and they said, well, we can't have really crude jokes, so we'll just kind of change them a little bit. And maybe they didn't. They didn't add anything to it, although with all the cartoonish violence and things exploding and guys going, and stuff like that, it's trying desperately to be Suicide Squad as well, which was just done. But yeah, but in this universe of these NPCs, the main character plays, Ryan Reynolds' character plays Guy, whose life is like a Groundhog Day. Every day it starts over with him doing the Groundhog Day thing. And his best friend is this dude, I think of Little Holly. Little Rel Holly. Howry. Little Rel Howry. We have people from Stranger Things. Yeah. But yeah, he was in. Yeah, look at the screen, and it's like it's got the other person. Let's see it. Molotov Girl, but that's just the other one. Pokimane and stuff. Sarah's Generation. I would assume that a lot of these younger gamer people, my niece and nephew, would totally know who they are. I know who Jacksepticeye is. He was the funny gamer guy that would do the videos and deliberately crash and fail. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in there was a Hike the Gamer in there somewhere, or even Angry Joe. I might have missed it. Hope he was in there too. He just did a review. But I was not. I was not in there. Why would I be in there? I'm not a gamer. Yeah. Yeah. This is probably what happened when they were developing Cyberpunk 2077. It's probably really what happened. They just took their version and ran with it instead of doing GTA 6. So it's a blast of the. So the premise of the story is that this weird NPC has been created, who has become self-aware. He's become an AI, and he's running around in the program messing it up. Programmer, developer guy, and the co-director of the guy that developed it, the younger guy, played Kiri's character. They try to figure out what's going on. Kiri secretly knows that he and his girlfriend, who is Molotov, and the other one, she has created Millie. Not Millie Bobby Brown. Well, that would be another Stranger Things reference. That would be interesting. But no, it wasn't her. Has created this thing. It's Jodie. Yeah. And she created this world, and no relation. And she has... yeah, so they've created a game together, but apparently the boy went off and sold out to go work for the big developer guy. It was like, yeah, there's this fictional name of the company is sort of a spoof on Rockstar and Microsoft, basically. It's not so much Atari or Ubisoft or one of the other, although that's probably what happened. It's not so much EA Games or one of the other ones. Yeah, the world loves the free guy, and the developer guy doesn't because he's jealous. It's competition. Oh, you gotta figure out who he is. He goes into the program. They go into the program to try to stop him, but they get defeated because he figures out how to use the superhero classes. Apparently, that's how that works in that universe. There's a lot of things that work in that universe that, okay, it's a video game, so gravity doesn't matter. Does beg the question later on. There's a scene where they got to go across a bridge, and I won't give away all of the details of the movie. There's too much going on, and it's like before some of them could fly or run fast. So why is he walking fast down the bridge? Just saying, he can fly, and he just or use one of the porthole guns. They had a porthole reference. Yeah, that was fun. It's totally GTA 5. They're totally spoofing it. And it was 20th Century Fox before it got bought up by Disney. Right on the edge of being bought up by Disney. So they could do some Disney references. At one point they could have a Hulk hand and a lightsaber from Lucasfilm. They could have a Captain America shield at one point. But yeah, the NPCs are based on actual people, so it's kind of weird that did that. It's called Free City in the game, and they're gonna upload Free City 2, change the entire thing by getting rid of the character. So the ex-developer and the other developer are gonna team up together once again to get the secret program that she's suing the developer president guy for because he stole the program and hid it inside his program. But he wants to destroy it. So he literally wants to destroy it. So he gets an axe and he runs up there to destroy the program. They've already taken the thing. It does beg the question, as a as an 70s and 80s kid who grew up on computers, no backups anywhere? No backup. Come on, kids. Come on, no backups. You created an AI program that's nearly perfect for your video game thing. You don't have a backup of it. You can't just download the backup and just off the drive. No. Of course, then the movie would be over. They would just say, "Oh, I have a copy over here. Here's my copy." Click. Yeah. Or actually, it'd probably look more like one of these things. I've got a backup on one of these. I can just plug that in there. There's a backup. Yeah, because an AI can be stored on a disk drive, and in the movie, they're glowy disk drives that really stick out. This big, like virtual architect matrix type of thing they built. They got to go in and find the virtual drives and plug them and unplug them. In the virtual world, and somehow it works in the real world, in that universe. Well, if it does, then they totally could have downloaded a backup. Streamed it in. Like, streaming, that's what the kids call it, streaming. Yeah, download the... But yeah, clearly they... I don't know if it's clearly, but it appears to be, that because some of the jokes are raunchy, that yes, they did cut some stuff out of this movie, probably half an hour of it. And they didn't want to include stuff because, oh, now it's Disney. It's kind of like partly Disney, so we can't like have, some of them snuck through though. There's some really, really messed up crude jokes in here. There's one where Ryan Reynolds starts to tell a gay joke and is stopped halfway through. Which is, well, he didn't. Because his character is kind of either way. Who knows? So, he finds his prince. No, his best friend is his prince. Yes, there will be shipping of these two characters in the future somewhere. Somebody else will do it, and they're adults, so that's fine. Shipping of Luca with a little monster kid, that's not cool. That's gross. But shipping of Ryan Reynolds is perfectly fine. Go ahead. He's an adult. He's 50. Go ahead. Ew. 40 something, I think. But yes, Ryan Reynolds. Oh. Let's see, how old is Ryan? 44. He's a little younger. 44. Yeah, his character is playing something similar to Jim Carrey in The Truman Show. He's playing, The Truman Show. Any number of the other earlier stuff, Westworld type of thing. There's that show called Reminisce that's coming out. That's another movie that's kind of in a virtual world thing, but it's a little more gritty. That one's crossed with Inception a little bit. It was like, Dream. It's not a sequel to Inception, though, I don't think. But yeah, anyway, so. Yeah, on the other trailer for the Suicide Squad, they did show the Batman trailer. I'm not sure that it works, because there's a scene in which Batman gets all enraged and is punching a bad guy, going, I'm vengeance, I don't think he would do that, because Batman he wouldn't get enraged, because if he got enraged in a fight with bad guys, then that would defeat his purpose of him being scary because he's a bat. No, he would be completely calculating, because otherwise, if he, no, he wouldn't be angsty. That would be Robin. Anyways, but yes, Mark's Cards and I have seen the Suicide Squad again. And did you catch the scene where the rat is called Crisp Rat? Yes, he said that. But yes, the Suicide Squad again. I didn't have a cameo. He did. Yeah. But yes, I'm kidding. He didn't. Yeah. I didn't have a cameo in Free Guy either. But no. Look for Kal Kat. Maybe they cut. Anyways. So yeah, Free Guy. So is it good? I mean, it's about they have to get around to making a GTA 5 movie. I know these Fast and the Furious movies, they're pretty much there, and these video game movies are pretty much there. The synergy would be that Rockstar and Disney get together and they decide, all right, we're going to make a GTA 5 movie. And just to be messed up, we're going to have it wouldn't be GTA 5, it would just be GTA the movie. And they would have, a world tripping adventure PC thing. Also, you would have because The Rock and Vin Diesel are at odds, you would have The Rock in GTA 5. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, Rock and Vin Diesel, he gets to kiss and make up. So one of the other gross jokes in this movie is that the guy has a sock and he tells the mother not to clean it. It's a voiceover about a sex sock, and it's like this voiceover. It doesn't need to be there, and it just is. And they left it in there probably because the censors didn't realize that's what he was talking about. flashlight. Oh, it says you're gonna need counseling if you find that sock. It's like, oh yeah. More of a strange point on that. There's an earlier trailer for I think it was either an ad for a movie or a TV show or something with a Mother's Always Right or something. It was some kind of TV show. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you know why that sock scene doesn't make any sense? Your parents have figured out everything you already did before because they did. So it's like, no, they know what's going on. No, they figured it out. Nieces and nephews discovered. So like, we're gonna do something sneaky, and it's gonna be really awesome. We're gonna sneak out, go down the stairs. The stairs are gonna be creaky. How'd you know? Because I tried it. Or whatever. Or we're gonna totally sneak into the park and do some weed. It's like, yeah, you're gonna come back with weed all over your breath, or something. No, it's just like, no, they're gonna know. They're gonna be able to tell. Sneak out in the middle of the night. Come in the wee hours of the morning. There's Dad in the kitchen going, so you've been up all night, huh? Oh, anyway, so yeah, it's like they've done it. They've already done it. It's like what about sneaking up to the BMX trail and all that stuff? I did that too. The bike trail. I didn't sneak out to smoke weed though. Couldn't do that. Did sneak out a couple times though. Got caught. One time the cops dragged us home. Your sons are out there hanging out after curfew. Son and his friends. Yeah, with a busted up old boombox. They looked real suspicious. It was because we were scared. We were scared shitless. It was New Year's Eve. Of course, you're gonna go out on curfew on New Year's Eve. I did not personally wet myself, but I did fart loudly. But yes. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this show is all adults in it, and there's never any suggestion of anything untoward. Some of the gamer people that are playing on the other end as the NPCs are like, there's like a little sister and an older sister playing a game, and perfectly innocent. They're like, she gets to say a funny line like, "Oh, kill the bastard!" That was kind of funny, but yeah, but it's like, yeah, in the movie, it's like, yeah, it's got all kinds of things going on. You can probably see more than once just to catch everything. The message is a little better than Ready Player One was, in that, yeah, although it's kind of similar how things turn out, in that you have the hero and the hero's assumptions of what's going on in the real world and the video game world, and the hero has essentially a hot girlfriend that you're looking for vicariously to the NPC, a hot girlfriend or a hot boyfriend. It's like the Ready Player One movie, as opposed to the book, they made the hot girlfriend, and like they did a hot girlfriend thing. They had her have like just a birthmark that made her look different. Now in the book, she did not just have a birthmark to look different. Yeah, it's like, oh no, they screwed that up. They had to make her hot. Like this one, they kind of had to make her hot too. Of course, in this case, the boy wasn't too hot, so that's okay. oh, poor Joey. No. But yes, Taika Waititi. With a name like that, you'd think that he would be this other dude, a little real, but he's, I don't know. Yeah, you'd think he'd be African with a name like that. No, that's his New Zealander name. The guy that did it's the guy that did Black Panther, the movie. Anyway, so as a game developer, his character was a little over the top. He was really trying to be Billy Idol, I guess, because they were spoofing Rockstar. I don't think Billy Idol ever had a gaming empire. And you just know things are going to go south when everything all said and done. And their choices at the end kind of don't gel with reality, but then again, half of it's a video game, so okay. Yeah, and as I indicated before, why didn't they have a backup of this AI thing? Anyway, so there's my review of... Go and see it. Yeah, sure. Is it 4 stars? Is it quite 4 stars? Almost 80%. It's really good. Yeah, go see it. Yeah.